In this video, we're going to be sketching y equals 1 over x take away 2. So let's draw some axes. Okay, so you might be thinking, well, how is this related to the previous problem? So the previous video was looking at y equals 1 over x. Well, now with y equals 1 over x take away 2, the value of x that you can't substitute in is the one that will make the denominator 0. So if the denominator is 0, x take away 2 would be 0, so x would have to be 2. So that means there is a vertical asymptote, and we represent that by a vertical dash line, x equals 2. Mine's not perfectly vertical, of course, but that'll do. So x equals 2 is a vertical dash line. Now, what does replacing the x in 1 over x do to the graph if you replace the x with x take away 2? Well, what happens is that translates the graph, so it picks it up and moves it 2 units to the right. Okay, so it's 2 units to the right when it's x take away 2. And you can see that by the fact that we had a vertical asymptote x equals 0, and it has moved 2 units to the right from the previous example. The horizontal asymptote that we had in the previous video was at y equals 0. And if you move that horizontally, it will remain where it is. So that's still there. So the rest of the curve, well, the rest of the curve must have been translated also. So the curve looks like this. So in translating the graph, we have gained one more point of interest, shall we say, okay? A point of intersection with the y-axis. And we know that we can work that out because that's when x is 0. So if I substitute in x is 0 into my function, we get y equals 1 over minus 2, which is minus a half. And so this is my sketch.